From mac and cheese and Mickey Mouse to pasta and presidents, in today's video, I have an amazing week of lunch ideas to share with you. I'm Jennifer with the Family Fudge, and welcome to Bunches of Lunches. Now you guys, all of the amazing lunches I'm sharing today were sent in to me by some of my awesome subscribers. My kids and I absolutely love getting to try your lunch ideas. And if you have one you'd like to send in, first just make sure you're subscribed, then go ahead and use the link in the description box below. And of course, if your lunch idea is chosen, I will make it in my next video and give you a big old shout out. And now without further ado, let's get on to the lunches. Now, to tell you the truth, I get so many awesome lunch ideas sent in to me every single day that it's actually really hard for me to pick which ones to make. So this week I decided to let the color wheel decide. Okay guys, I'm kicking things off with a lunch idea sent in by Lily from Los Angeles. Now for Lily's main course, she requested some deluxe mac and cheese, and as you can see, I have quite a few choices here, but Lily specifically asked for the Kraft deluxe mac and cheese, so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and make. I'm just following the regular directions here, but Lily did ask me to go ahead and jazz this up a little bit by adding in some herbs. I decided to go with my favorite Italian blend, and I'm just adding a little bit in here. I think this addition is such a good idea. This is something that we've never actually tried, so I can't wait to see if the kids will like it or not, because my kids are going to be the taste testers for all of these lunches. For Lily's fruit, she requested a combo of strawberries and blueberries. And for her veggies, she requested some celery sticks with ranch. For Lily's snack, she requested some barbecue potato chips, and I decided to go with these barbecue poppables because not only are they super cute, but they fit really well in lunchboxes. And now last but not least, for Lily's dessert, she requested a Rice Krispie treat. And you guys, instead of just using the regular Rice Krispie cereal, I swapped it out and used Cocoa Krispies instead. If you are a fan of chocolate, then you'll definitely like this version of Rice Krispie treats. And if you are a fan of fruity desserts, you could also try this with Fruity Pebbles as well. Okay guys, what was your favorite part of this lunch?
Mine was a barbecue chips.
My favorite was the celery.
My favorite was the strawberries.
My favorite was the mac and cheese.
Next up, I'm going to be making Jenny's lunch from Wisconsin. Now for Jenny's main course, she requested some flavored oatmeal. And as you can see, I have quite a lot of choices of fruit flavored oatmeal at my house. Jenny requested the apple cinnamon flavor, so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and make. But she requested that I make this oatmeal with milk instead of water. Now I think that is a really good idea. It's such an easy swap that you can make, and it's really gonna leave this oatmeal with a creamy, more delicious flavor. At least I think so. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the oatmeal right in the center, and then I'm going to top this with some fresh raspberries and a few slices of banana. Now I would love to know in the comments down below what flavor is your favorite. Personally, if I'm going for flavored oatmeal, I really like the peaches and cream. So now that that's done, I'm moving on to Jenny's fruit and veggie. For her fruit, she requested a Granny Smith apple. So I'm just cutting this up into slices. I do like to dip these in some lemon water to keep them from turning brown. And then for her veggie, she requested some bell peppers. I'm using a combination of red and yellow here. And to dip them in, I'm also going to add a little container of ranch. For Jenny's snack, I'm going to be adding in some itty bitty tiny pretzels. Now, of course, these do taste just like regular pretzels, but I think that the extra small size is extra cute. And I also love how these fit really well into lunchboxes as well. Now, for her treat, Jenny requested some homemade brownies. So I decided to make these brownie bites instead. They do cook a lot faster like this, but it is kind of hard to just eat one. And then lastly, for her drink, I'm just going to be adding some chocolate milk. Okay guys, next up I'm going to be making Dominique's lunch. Now Dominique is from Maryland and she requested a red, white, and blue USA themed lunch. Since after all this week was the inauguration of our new president, I think this is a great idea. Now Dominique didn't ask for anything specific, she just asked for that theme. So what I'm going to do is make something super quick and easy, but also really fun. As you can see, I've started by making a good old PB&J, but to make this a USA theme, I decided to use my USA shaped cookie cutter to go ahead and cut out this sandwich. And confession time, you guys, I've never actually counted how many sandwich cutters or cookie cutters I actually have. I'm sure if I did count them all up, it would be a lot. But this pretty much means I can also throw together any theme of lunch in a snap. Now to dress this up just a little bit, I went ahead and cut out USA out of some regular cheddar cheese. I'm going to place that on top, and then I'm also going to cut out a little heart shape from a little fruit leather to put next to it. For Dominique's fruit, I'm going to add a combination of red strawberries and blue blueberries. And then over in this other corner, I'm going to add some vanilla yogurt. And then I'm also going to jazz this up with just a few red, white, and blue sprinkles. And then for the snack and the treat, I'm going to combine those two and make a really yummy red, white, and blue trail mix. For this, I've just used some red M&Ms, some blue M&Ms, some peanuts, raisins, and marshmallows. Well, mini marshmallows. And I'm going to add these right into the center of our lunchbox. And now to complete Dominique's lunch, I'm also going to add in an apple juice, but with the USA themed Mickey topper. Now that brings us to a lunch idea sent in by Lacey from Mississippi. Now I was super excited when I saw Lacey's lunch idea because she asked for a Mickey Mouse theme. And you guys probably know that I love Mickey Mouse. In fact, I have both a Mickey and a Minnie shaped bento lunchbox. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Mickey Mouse one for this lunch. For Lacey's main course, she asked for a Mickey Mouse shaped sandwich. Now I actually have a big collection of Mickey Mouse shaped cutters. Now in this sandwich, I'm going to be adding some mayo, bacon, lettuce, and cheese. So it's kind of like a BLT, but instead of the tomato, I'm adding cheese. For Lacey's fruit, she requested watermelon in the shape of Mickey Mouse. And for her veggie, she requested Mickey Mouse shaped carrots. For her snack, she requested, you guessed it, the Mickey Mouse goldfish. I'm going to go ahead and put those in this little separate container on the side. And then for her treat, she requested Mickey Mouse cookies. Now, unfortunately, I'm not able to find Mickey Mouse shaped cookies at any regular grocery store. But since we live really close to Disney World, for this lunch, I did go ahead and pop into Epcot and I picked up some shortbread cookies with Mickey on them. So that's pretty close. I have a regular flavor and a chocolate chip flavor. I'm going to go ahead and add the regular ones into this lunch. And then lastly, for her drink, I'm going to be adding in a little bit of strawberry kiwi juice with a Mickey Mouse topper. And you guys, this is the brand new limited edition gold Mickey Mouse topper.
My favorite was the watermelon. My favorite part was the sandwiches.
My favorite part was the carrots, but next time I think a little bit of ranch.
Of course. Now that brings us to a lunch idea sent in by Zoe, and Zoe is from Texas. Now for Zoe's lunch, I am going to go ahead and use lots of pink and polka dot because I know she loves that combo. And for her main dish, I'm going to start by cooking up some plain penne pasta. Now once this pasta is fully cooked, I am going to go ahead and add a little bit of butter, some salt, and a tiny bit of garlic powder. I just want to add a tiny bit in here so that it's not overpowering, but that it just gives a little bit of something extra to this pasta. Zoe let me know that she often babysits, and this is one of her favorite recipes to make when she's babysitting because kids usually love it. Now moving on to the fruit and the veggie. For Zoe's fruit, I'm adding in some pineapple and some cherries. And for her veggie, I'm adding some crinkle cut carrot sticks, but instead of ranch, I'm adding a little bit of hummus on the side for dipping. Now, when it comes to the snack, Zoe says she is obsessed with Cheez-Its. So instead of getting her the regular kind, I decided to go ahead and go for the big Cheez-Its. These ones are extra large, but they still taste like regular Cheez-Its. As you can see, here's the big one, and here's the size of a small one, so it's quite a big difference. And then you guys, for Zoe's sweet treat, she asked for a chocolate cupcake. And since I know that Zoe loves pink, I decided to go with these ones. These are the dark chocolate raspberry Hostess cupcake. They have that cute little pink swirl on the top, and instead of a white filling inside, it's that pretty pink one instead. These are actually meant for Valentine's Day, so I do think they are a limited edition, not something you could normally find in the stores. And then lastly, I'm not going to forget about the drink. For this lunch, I decided to go with a pink lemonade, so I'm just going to add that right on the side.
Always alone. You will always be there.
Okay guys, now I hope you found this video interesting and that it gives you lots of good lunch ideas that you can use yourself this week. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys, and I hope to see you in my next video.